Welcome to Wealth Coffee Chats, folks, for your daily live updates. Get the most out of today's episode by participating in the chat. Make sure you ask some questions, be part of the conversation, have a bit of fun, grab a coffee or a tea, take some notes, and get ready to start your day, folks. Quick few housekeeping rules, though. No spamming, no advertising or self-promotion in the chat. That's not on. Be kind and respectful to everyone when participating. And most of all, have a good time. Real estate investing can be your biggest asset. It also can be your most expensive asset when it comes to getting it right or getting it wrong, folks. It can be time-consuming, stressful, and that's why here at Positive, we have what's called a 6-star team, a full-service team that provides integrated wealth and property investing solutions and services simply designed to help you progress towards your goal of passive income through your property portfolio, folks. Make sure you check out our other podcasts on the Positive Mentor Network. Not only is there Wealth Coffee Chats, there's the Urban Property Investor. Drops every Wednesday with straight talking investing strategies and lessons with Sam Saggers. Property Investor Tales. This is where our clients, you guys, share real life stories from property investing, hosted by some of our advisors and strategists. And that's done every fortnight, dropping every Monday. Wealth, Wine and Wisdom, folks, that debriefs the week that was in the world of finance and property, hosted by yours truly, Jason Witten and Andy Fenton on Fridays. Hey, good morning, folks.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chat.
Hope you're well, folks, wherever you are.
There it is, team. Morning. Morning, wherever you're tuning in from today.
Early bird gets the worm, they say. Here at Positive, we offer a 6-star team. It's a team that help you at every stage of your wealth creation journey. Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wealth Coffee Chats. I'm out and about today, caught in transit, so I'm in some random locations. I've got an audience. Good morning. I'm going live. Hello. There you go. Hey, listen, guess what dropped last night? Something very boring, but also absolute bunch of bullshit is the budget last night. And talking about housing, folks, you guys know how I feel about that. The absolute insanity that the government believes they can build 1.2 million houses, and they've never built even close to that in our history, in Australia's history ever. So I thought this morning I'd just have a little rant while we're having our coffee and talk about the comedy that is the written budget about housing. But big shout out to those who are on this morning. Good to see a few of the early birds here. Great to see you. You guys know the drill. We've been doing the lives, helping you stay on track as a property investor for the last 5-6 years, maybe even longer. When you think about what we've been doing for 22 years with you guys. So this morning, like we always like to do, a little conversation over a coffee to stay on track. Morning, Bunty. Good to see you. Bob, great to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us. Kevin, always great to have you here, mate. A few of the regulars on this morning. Well, listen, the housing budget dropped last night. The government, see ya. The government reckons they're going to build 1.2 million houses over the next 5 years. Not going to happen. You guys know this. You know, the largest undersupply Australia's ever seen on new construction. The cost of construction's gone up close to 35-40% in the last 5 years as well. And that's, I blame the government for that. Their absolutely uselessness at managing this process that we navigated when it came to the cost of housing. Hey, good morning, Luke. I don't want to blame someone else. But listen, they're going to try and build 1.2 million houses. They've never built more than 250,000 houses ever in history. All right. So let's be real here. Who in the government says, all right, here's a good idea. Why do we tell people we're going to build 1.2 million houses when we've got the lowest supply of new houses we've ever been able to create, right? So we've never done it before. Over 2,000 builders and businesses in the housing and construction industry
have gone into liquidation over the last 3 years, absolutely poleaxed. Yeah, but here's a great idea. Here's an idea. Let's just tell the general public something that they'll gullibly believe. Anyway, the general public aren't gullible. They're smart people. They know if they sniff past the stupidness of it all. Anyway, it's not going to happen, is it, folks? It's not going to happen. Morning, Sarah. Morning, Luke. So that's the first one. They're saying, all right, well, we're going to build 1.2 million houses. I'm just having a look at the budget here this morning. But here's the drill. What they're going to do is, they're going to ban foreign buyers. And there's a grotty, attention grabbing headline which will do nothing for the housing supply. Banning foreign buyers from buying secondhand properties, which is dumb as dog shit, right? At the end of the day, the percentage of foreign buyers is so tiny, it's irrelevant. And they already charge foreign buyers ludicrous amounts of money anyway when they purchase those properties. Going to give the ATO $5 million to enforce it. Well, why don't you take that money and give it to first home buyers or people who are trying to buy a house? Absolute joke. It's a dumb policy. It's just going to cost the Australian public money, and it's not going to add any value. All right, this is dumb. They've got a few things in here which is interesting. So supporting renters, I've got no issues with helping people who are struggling. And that's the great thing about living in this country. We help those who are in a bit of a tight spot. We don't leave them hanging. Hey, morning, Scott. Good to see you, mate. Which is great, but here's the drill. The government has refined the build to rent tax concessions. So here's the drill. This fucking goats me. This rubs me the wrong way. So the government spent the last 2 years working out how they can give international corporations tax deductions for providing providing rental properties to the Australian public, at the same time as shafting every single property investor like you and me with extra land tax and other costs, hidden costs, that the government are gouging in the price of a property. Absolute fucking madness, right? They're going to give a $1 billion institution from America a fucking land tax deduction for 20 years so they can build some build to rent pieces of junk, right? Where they won't, and then they shaft you and me, property investors who've been providing a very good, stable supply of property for the last 50 years to the Australian public, and now they've fucking lost their brains because they're useless at managing fucking the shit show. Anyway, fucking drives me insane. So give international corporations tax deductions, but shaft your fucking population. Anyway, I'm a bit ranty this morning. Absolute jokers. Hey, Chris, how are you, mate? Nothing wrong with build to rent. Nothing wrong with it. But here's the drill. You're giving Australian land to international corporations and giving them a tax deduction for it. What a joke. Anyway, there you go. Next one, boost the construction force. Yeah, no shit, Dick Tracy. You should have been doing this 10 years ago when we knew this was happening. And now you're going to say, all right, I'm going to give some people 10 grand to get excited about their apprenticeship. Well, that's wonderful, but that's not going to fucking help build 1.2 million homes in the next 5 years. I can tell you that one. Nothing wrong with the incentivizing the industry, but here's the drill. I mean, come on. Now they're going to give $10,000 to an apprentice, so someone who is an apprentice, but they're not going to support the people employing them. I don't know. What's wrong with these fucking people? They're looking for votes. They're not looking for solutions to the problem. That's what they're doing. It's absolutely insane. But anyway, you get the drill. So there you go. There's their policies about housing. Let's ban foreign investors. Let's give our land to foreign corporations. Here's the ban a foreign investor for buying but give our land to foreign corporations to do build to rent. Come on, the hypocrisy in the same sentence is ludicrous. anyway, there you go. Bit ranty this morning after reading that stuff. It's an absolute fairy tale. It's more like a nightmare, unfortunately, folks. So the government's not going to save us. You all know that. We all know that. So we need to do it ourselves, right? We need to make sure we get up and sort this stuff out. So anyway, a little short one, but an intense one this morning. A bit of a rant about the budget. It's just a vote grabbing, lunacy as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, you and I, as property investors, we stick to our plan, and we'll help out. The solution will come from us. At the end of the day, we're going to pay for it one way or another, folks. We're either going to pay for it in taxes, wasted money, or we're going to be a solution. And I think part of what we do as property investors is a solution and a service to the community and the economic process of our system anyway. So, there you go. Take a breath, Jason. Have some coffee. Anyway, that's it, mate. From me, good to see a few of the regulars on this morning. Thanks for joining us. Hey, a quick public service announcement. Myself and Andy Fenton are going to be in Perth. If you know anyone in Perth, we're going to be doing 2 events on Friday, this Friday. Now, one event is for business owners and high net individuals or investors, high net worth investors. We're talking about creating the exit plan for you if you're around in Perth. We're doing a thing called the Freedom Machine, and we're doing it from 12 until 4 in Perth. Then from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m, everyone who is in our mentoring program, our property portfolio program, we're going to do a pop-up mentoring. I'm there. We might as well have a couple of drinks, have a quick chat about what's going on. So if you know anyone in Perth, let them know we're coming to town, and you can find the links in the mentoring group or on the Facebook page for Positive Real Estate. That's it. Thanks, folks. Wealth Coffee chat done and dusted. Wealth Coffee rant done and dusted today. All right. Take care, folks. Be good. Bye for now.